Welcome back to Basic General Knowledge Voice Podcast. Today we're diving into one of history's most fascinating figures, Alexander the Great.
Scott, it's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. This guy conquered most of the known world before he turned 30.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, Rachel. And what's even more fascinating is that he was basically groomed for greatness from day one. I mean, having Aristotle as your personal tutor, talk about a head start.
Oh my gosh, right? But you know what amazes me? He took the throne at just 20 years old after his father was assassinated. Most people that age are still trying to figure out their life.
And instead of taking time to settle in, he immediately jumped into action. Within just a few years, he launched this massive campaign against the Persian Empire.
And he wasn't just sitting back giving orders, Scott. He was actually fighting alongside his men, leading from the front. That must have been so inspiring for his soldiers.
Absolutely. And you know what's really cool? He had this innovative military formation called the phalanx. Picture this rows of soldiers with super long spears moving as one unit. Pretty much unstoppable.
That's fascinating. And he didn't just conquer places, did he? He actually tried to blend cultures together. Like, he encouraged his soldiers to marry local women, and he adopted Persian customs.
Yeah, he was really ahead of his time with that approach. He even founded cities everywhere he went, the most famous being Alexandria in Egypt, which became this amazing center of learning and culture.
But it's kind of sad when you think about it. All that empire building, and he died so young, just 32 years old, in Babylon, right?
Right, and the crazy thing is, all that work kind of fell apart after his death because he didn't have a clear successor. But his influence, that lasted for centuries.
You know what I find really interesting? He spread Greek culture so far and wide that we still see its influence today. Like, the whole Hellenistic period wouldn't have happened without him.
Totally agree. I mean, here we are over 2,000 years later, still talking about him. That's some serious impact.
It really is. And you know what? I think his story shows that age doesn't limit what you can achieve, though maybe conquering the world isn't on everyone's to-do list.